you know, and it was like, but the guy can move, so he can pick himself up by his hands, you know, like just his hands are on the ground, and he did it slow motion, like he fell on the ground, he's like, he was like, and he would like pick himself up and be like, all like on the ground, it's crazy, and like all this stuff, like they're all in a car, they're like, you know, but there's 3 cars and they merge together. It's like, it's like party time, dude.
So the 3 cars work together at the same time? Did they have one person controlling how fast and slow everyone else went?
Not really. They just were in slow motion. It was so cool. It's slow. You can't get away from slow motion. And the thing is, there was three of them doing it. So it's like, you know, you can't lose there because there's always somebody crazy. But unless you're actually doing, you know, theater sports, you're never gonna find 3 people that are willing to do all 3 of the things at one time. Grocery shopping sounds like orange juice and apple juice, but really it's grape juice and prune juice. What's going on with the place today? Excuse me. And everybody was riding bicycles in slow motion. So I was running. They were going like 85 miles an hour, and I was running. What they didn't know is I had superpowers, and Batman lives in my basement. Sarah Prime is going to have a kid, and that's what makes her so different from everybody.
I'm sorry, if I could interrupt for just a moment. I thought that sandwiches were going to be here, so I was going to eat them with a spoon. I was going to have a spoon in each hand, I thought, maybe, and I could take off like my second glove and put them both. I was going to balance both of them on my nose with like trying to blink one of my eyes or something, but I don't know if that's necessarily what I want to do right now. But we're going to just take off for a while, probably try to get some popsicles. We want to get enough popsicles to last for 3 or 4. Hey, guys, how you doing over here? We're just, hey, over here. We're going to, I was trying to jump, and I was going to jump again. Do you want to jump with us? Waving, because there's not enough cold cuts for everyone, frankly. So if we get popsicles, they can fill up on those, probably. And they could just, like, maybe even play a flute or 2, play a flute, and that's fine with me. So, get up over then. But wait, what? What?
Everybody was going around. It was a circus time. I mean, that's the thing.
I was going to say everybody.
Flutes.
It's good.
Flutes is... Well, about the flutes again, you notice the flutes, there's 30 or 40,000 flutes out on this field right now. We need to play some football, and we can't really do that. We're thinking about, you know, football people play in the snow. If they play with the flutes, they'll get seriously hurt, but it's tough. You know, these guys got to take advantage of these brass instruments, or whatever you call them, the percussion, or how it works, on the field. Now, if you slip on one of these, we had a play earlier of someone actually slipping on this. Unfortunately, we can't show at this time. We're having some technical difficulties. But what happened was they played the flutes, they saw the flutes, they kicked the flutes, and now, I guess there's people cleaning up the flutes. Oh, it's a different field. Okay.
But I'm sorry, I had to wonder, are they having trouble with the flutes as they drop them? Or is it the problem that's making them drop the flutes in the first place? I'm not really sure.
Anyway, well, they go to... Well,
I'm sorry, are you going to answer that question, or is there more that you had to say about that before?
I just don't have a clue right now. You know, I just see a lot of potential either way you look at it. Let's go to a different subject now. We're at the fairgrounds. There's a swell parade going on, and there's no rides, and people are thinking, I want to go and see some rides. You know, I want to get the rides. I want to ride the rides. I want to, you know, get off the. I want to fall off the rides. I see in movies rides clamp up all the time. I've never seen a ride that just stops. You know, I want to be the person that climbs down the village green and just, you know, save somebody. I want to have a popcorn machine, man, and I want to grab it and push it off the cliff and say, whoa, buddy, you're safe. I'm glad that your name is Bert, because everybody else, they don't clever it. I mean, I'm sorry, bad choice of words. They don't think about it before they do it, and now we're stuck at the fairgrounds doing commentary. How did we get here? Oh my gosh, we have a teleporter.
Actually, if I could just interject a little bit, as we use this teleporter, we're going to end up on the Ferris wheel at the fairgrounds. It's not something you'll be able to see unless you close your eyes. So if you close your eyes with me now, you can see. I want to describe for a minute what I'm seeing, just to take a moment. I can see people in the storefronts that are in other places, some people mowing their lawns, It looks like some people are trying to replace light bulbs inside their windows, but that might bring about some other problems if we're going to be caught looking at people and their light bulbs. I also I want to go back to the cold cut problem. It looks like the deli might be closed at this point. As I'm opening my eyes, they are closing the store. So I would recommend trying Ferris wheels or other rides where you might be able to, I don't know, enjoy losing your stomach for a moment instead of trying to fill it up with something that you're inevitably just going to have to throw up because of course, the aforementioned teleported Ferris wheel ride.
Everybody knows about this Ferris wheel ride. Now tell us a little about this. Is 50 feet taller than any Ferris wheel you've ever seen before?
That's correct. I think that our last measurement was probably in 2005. So there's a couple years where there's a window there where there's a potential for different rides to have come along that are going to sort of sneak their way into that with a different with a different ratio. I double coughed. It echoed. That was really funny. But for the most part, we do believe that it is approximately 50 feet higher than any other Ferris wheel. Again, based on our last measurements, and we should be able to bring about some numbers.
Everybody's been really good. They've been helping out. It's volunteer work. We're pretty cheap. So we go to the store and get the tools, and we say, can we pay you back later? And sure, we work up a big bill, but it's not very hard. We just go to a different store, get a different bill, go get some drinks, forget about it, wake up in the morning, and someone else goes around and pays it for us. You know, I mean, we owe like $3 trillion for debt in just the USA alone. So basically, everybody else.
Maggie! Where's my tea? Where'd you put
Not
that?
Not sure where your tea is.
Put them on the goddamn bed!
I don't need you to talk like that. I'm sorry.
Don't touch my stuff!
We can find some more tea if we need to. We can find some more tea.
My teeth! I don't need no tea!
Oh, I thought you wanted to brew some tea. I thought you just needed to brew some tea.
You get them kids off my yard and don't you have them come back!
Well, we might see them.
I'm calling police officers on them again, I will.
We're going to put up a new fence for you. How's that? We got enough fence material right here. Sir, come back. Sir, we got enough fence material for you right here. What do you think about the local laws that they're passing about keeping manure off of the driveways?
I don't know, but I seen that girl down at the general store. I'll tell you, she's pretty cute.
Pretty cute indeed. Do you feel that the manure Act 240?
I'd like to put her fence in some manure.
Okay.
Pretty girl.
Oh. Well, I know we would agree with that. But in local farming trends, some people are saying that urban sprawl is actually going to outdate the manure. Do you have any comment on that?
I don't know them urbans, but if they're strangers around here, I don't want to see no more of their kind.
So it's safe to say that we're no stranger to the girl at the the girl at the. I mean, who wouldn't, right? You know what I mean?
Get the lead out.
That's true. All right. Well, we're going to see what we can do about these carnival rides, and we will keep you up to date on all eventualities as they transpire, unfold, and otherwise.
Manure!
That's right. We're on track again. Otherwise, something or other. If you fill in the blank.
Everybody has been talking about this. Thank you, John, very much. I think I might have changed your name, and now I'm going to call you Bill. How's it going? Well, anyway, we're talking about manure, and I think we're actually talking about the hardware store, and that girl is nice. She was standing up. I saw her first grade. Seventh grade, and I saw her standing up, and she was the class Victorian in 7th grade.
Well, Bill, we're kind of running out of time here, so we want to wrap right up, and we'll say, hey, and make sure to have celery with your chicken wings because it helps you metabolize the hot sauce. All right?
Everybody, how you doing? And we're going. That's right. And I don't know what I'm going to call you, John, Bill, or Frank, but I do realize that you're standing in quicksand, and that can get kind of cold. So everybody, have a good time. Don't get vanquished by the girls at the hardware store.
Right. Do what you can.
If they're in a large.
Especially what?
Everybody was playing soccer. It was great. The big noise that's coming around the town, and everybody had a sloshy spot in the thing, eating lobster. Everybody ate this stuff, and it was out of the way, and it was in the time, and it was getting the stuff, and everything. Yeah, all right, woo!
Thanks for having us today again, then, Bill. We'll see you on the next Ferris.
Bull crap! Excuse me. Everybody, sorry about that, sir. We're right in the middle of the farming area of downtown Los Angeles.